Yeah, you got your driver's license, proof of insurance?
You seal your balls, boy!
Give it to me.
You know! Take it from me then, boy, if you fucking badass about it. Lie to me again!
I need to
Lie to me one more guy! You seal your eyeballs, boy! Questions. You want to look at it? Look at it. You don't?
What would you search me for? What have I done wrong? What crime do you suspect me of committing? You can go kick rocks.
No, I don't kick rocks.
I'm telling you right now, I got a lawyer, and if you try to Terry stop me right now, you're going to be in hot water, buddy.
Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. In our very first case, an off-duty police officer, not in uniform, pulls over an innocent man without providing a clear reason. When the man asks why he was stopped, the officer accuses him of swerving and flipping him off. Despite these claims, the officer admits he doesn't have a specific reason for the stop, but continues to argue. As the man denies the accusations and insists on knowing the lawful basis for the stop, the officer becomes agitated and triggered. I have put all the original links in the description, so check them out and subscribe them and share your thoughts in the comments.
Can I ask why I've been pulled over?
Third maintain lane, swerving in your lane. My name's Stuart Boulder, State Police. Have your license registration with you?
Yeah, I do.
All right, let me get that.
That was actually my fault. I was grabbing for something. And
Okay.
Yeah, but
You were flicking me the bird when I was going off the off ramp there. Any reason for that?
Is there a law against that?
Actually, if other people see it, it is.
Well,
Do you have your license
what's the
registration?
law? Can you show me the
Do
statute?
you have your license registration?
I do.
Okay. Let me
Is
get
there a
the license
lawful reason for why you pulled me
registration.
over?
Yeah. Do you have your license?
Yeah, are you on duty?
Yeah, I am.
You know those lights aren't for pulling people over? You know those are
Sounds good, bud.
emergency
That's it
lights.
right here. Thank you.
I think so. Is it the 2 or the 3?
What?
All right, sir.
Sorry, I need to see.
Have your license?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
It's right here.
All right, I'm gonna get it for me.
Sure, if you give me a lawful reason why you pulled me over.
All right.
I do apologize.
You're just playing with the wheel or something?
No, she was reaching
I
for
was
something and
reaching.
hit the f***ing wheel.
Okay.
And then I saw you get right up on my ass like an asshole. And that's why I sent you the bird.
I'll see you in
Because
Stafford real soon, bud. All right, I'm gonna give you a warning this time. I'll catch up with you, all right?
I don't give a okay. You can go see whoever you want.
Benny,
Kid.
go. Please just. That was old. Dad, come on. Oh my God.
The reason for you, you're the reason.
Benny, please, he gave you.
This scenario raises some serious questions, especially when it comes to how the Constitution protects our rights during interactions with law enforcement. First off, let's talk about the fact that the officer was off duty and not in uniform. Generally, police officers have the authority to make stops even when they're off duty, but it gets tricky. When an officer is out of uniform and driving a personal vehicle, it can be confusing and intimidating for the person being pulled over. The Constitution, through the Fourth Amendment, protects us from unreasonable searches and seizures, which includes being stopped by the police without a valid reason. So for a traffic stop to be lawful, the officer needs a specific reason known as reasonable suspicion to believe a traffic law was broken or that some criminal activity is happening. Just saying someone swerved or flipped them off isn't necessarily enough, especially if there's no clear evidence. Flipping someone off, for example, is actually considered free speech under the First Amendment. So it's not a lawful reason for a stop by itself. In this case, the man was right to ask for the reason behind the stop. If the officer can't give a clear, lawful reason, the stop could be seen as a violation of the man's rights. The fact that the officer got triggered and continued to argue without providing a solid reason raises red flags about whether the stop was justified at all. It's important to remember that even if someone is a police officer, they must follow the law and respect citizens' rights. If the officer couldn't provide a legitimate reason for pulling the man over, the stop could be considered unlawful, and any actions taken during that stop might be challenged in court. Now let's watch our next case.
I'm Officer Patrol, Longview Police Department. The reason for the stop is because you're going 50 back there on Bill Owens. Yeah, you got your driver's license, proof of insurance? Is this where you live?
You gonna block the road?
Yeah, it's
My
fine.
wife's gonna be home in a minute.
Okay, you have your driver's license?
Well, yeah, but you gonna block the road and keep my wife out of the driveway? Is that like a reasonable thing for you to do? Blocking the road?
Okay.
Is that a reasonable thing for you to do? Block the road?
You have your driver's
Do you
license?
see me with my driver's license?
the
Do you
credit
not?
card.
Oh, it's a credit card. Well, you got so you can
Hey,
see yourself
sir.
on the road, can't
Calm
you?
down, sir.
Motherfucker, on my goddamn property. I do whatever I want here, son.
370.
Right here.
371. Roll me another one. Okay,
You
can I have
ain't
it?
touching a goddamn thing of mine.
I need to
boy.
see it.
You do. Take it from me then, boy, if you badass about it.
Sir, what is
All
your
right,
problem?
then. The problem is you blocking the goddamn road. My wife's coming home. And what the you doing? Sitting here standing in the goddamn driveway.
Sir, this could all
All right,
be
oh,
open.
it could be. You
right, it could be. Here's my driver's license. You ain't handing
need
it to
it.
you. You ain't handing you shit, boy.
Sir, what is your problem?
What's your problem standing in the goddamn driveway? Keep asking me the same dumbass question, mother. Keep asking you the same dumbass question. Which one do you want to answer first?
Yeah.
You. Right here.
Okay, you have your insurance?
Yeah, sure do.
Okay.
You want to see it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, hell, you ask a goddamn question that's relevant then, you dumb mother. God damn it. Right there.
Okay, can I hear?
No, you ain't handing
I
you
need
a
to see
goddamn
it.
you do, boy. Tell me one more goddamn lie. Lie to me again.
I need to
Lie
see
to me
it.
one more guy. You see it with your eyeballs, boy.
Give it to
You know. You know. You say you ain't handing you shit. I can present it according to state law. Present. That's it. You want to look? Look. You don't?
Sir, I need to run.
Right here.
I need to
Figure it out, you bald-headed little bitch. Figure it out.
Okay, just calm down.
Calm down. Get the out of here. You didn't do your goddamn job. I presented it as you requested. Now you want it or do you not, boy?
Can you hand it to me?
No. Did I say I was gonna hand it to you the first time?
Okay, sir.
No, I didn't.
All right.
Well, then what the is wrong with your goddamn hearing, boy? When I said no the first time, you must rape a lot of women, boy, because you don't know what the fuck no means. Dude, you boy.
What's the driver's license?
Shut up. I don't answer questions. You want to look at it? Look at it. You don't.
So you're
Figure
not,
it out, bitch.
you're not going to give me your
I
driver's
will
license?
do whatever the I'm required by the law to do.
All right,
You want to look
stand
at
right
it?
there, sir.
Mother on my goddamn property. You step back. What's the matter with
What
you?
is your problem?
Mother, you want it or not?
I do.
Then shut up and look. You keep in your goddamn mouth, you sawed off bitch. God damn, I can't stand pieces of shit pigs like you. You driving, blocking a goddamn driveway. You're too to get your piece of shit out of the road. Then you walk up here and you tell me you have to see my goddamn ID in your hand.
All right, sir.
Again,
Stand right there, all right?
What the fuck is your problem?
All right, sir.
10 stars, your goddamn gun don't make you a big boy.
You have a good
boy.
contact number?
No. Don't you ever fucking call me.
Okay. Are you employed? Is that company or Inc?
That's a capital F yourself.
Okay.
Capital F. In case you barely got an education at the fucking police force, but holy shit.
All right, sir. So today you're going to receive a citation for speeding, going 50 and 40. I was just checked on my radar where we were moving. The court date is 5/7/2024 by 1 p.m. Here's all the court information to include the address, the phone number, and the website. I actually need to sign right here with X's. It's not a admission of guilt. It's just a promise to appear. Go for 3 off. Go ahead. All right, sir. Have a better closing day.
Shit. Oh, boy. I'm not Hey, they're all watch the dogs. They're all elderly. Here, grab dogs. And tell your mom. Okay? What's the warrant for, fellas?
Come this way.
What's the warrant for, fellas? The warrant,
I'll
fellas.
tell you in a second.
Now, you don't tell me right now.
Get up.
What's the warrant for, fellas? What's the warrant for, fellas? What's the warrant for, fellas? Hey, what's that warrant for? I wonder how many times they're going to hear me ask on the body camera when this is going.
I wonder. Anybody?
Hold on, over here.
The officer pulled the man over for speeding, which is pretty standard. In situations like this, the officer usually asks for your ID, registration, and driver's license to verify who you are and if everything's in order. When the man showed his ID and registration but didn't hand over the ID, things got a bit tense. Now, here's the thing. Under U.S. law, especially when it comes to traffic stops, an officer has the right to ask for your ID and other documents, and you're generally expected to hand them over. This isn't about the officer being nosy. It's about verifying that the driver is legally allowed to drive and that there's nothing fishy going on, like a fake ID or expired registration. The man got angry, feeling like just showing the IG should be enough. From a legal standpoint, though, the officer might see this as non-cooperation. The law typically expects you to physically hand over the documents, not just flash them. The officer trying to grab the ID escalated the situation, leading to the man's arrest, which raises some questions. On one hand, the man might feel his rights were being pushed, and he didn't want to be bullied into giving his ID. But on the other hand, the officer could argue that not handing over the ID was obstruction, especially since the officer needs to inspect it closely. This situation highlights the importance of staying calm and understanding the law. The man might have avoided arrest if he handed over the ID, but the officer also could have handled the situation with a bit more patience to de-escalate things. In short, the Constitution protects your rights, but in certain situations, like traffic stops, there are expectations to comply with reasonable requests. While it's always good to know and assert your rights, cooperation can sometimes be the best way to avoid things spiraling out of control.
Hey. County Police. Okay. Hey, whoa, don't touch me. Please don't. I don't consent to no search and seizures. I'm in public place. I don't whoa. Relax. Whoa. Because you coming up here running on me trying to grab me. Don't grab me. Don't touch me. I'm not trying to grab you. Okay, don't ID. You're on self. Listen, you're a cop. De-escalate the situation. That's what you're trained to do, right? That's what you're trained to do. Whoa. De-escalate. No. De-escalate. I do not consent to any searches or seizures. I haven't broken the law. Stop backing. You're cornering me in a corner. Listen. You're putting me in a corner. Please stop. Please stop. I know, look. You're pushing me into a corner. I don't want you touching me. I don't care. What is your name and badge number? You have identification. What is your name and badge number? Why are you coming up behind me? Stop. What are you guys doing? I do not feel safe. I do not feel safe. We do not feel safe. I'm not the one running up on you. Sir, what's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number, sir? What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number, sir? What's your name? I'm asking you, what's your name and badge number? You made contact with me. What does your policy state here? Did you hear what we said to you? Do you have identification? What does your policy state here? Do you have to identify? Sir, do you have identification? I would like to know. Can you please stop coming up on me? Look, you're putting me into a corner. Stop. There's no corner here. Stop. I would like. You're putting me up against the wall, and I don't like it. You need to stop. You need to stop. Don't do anything. I have no weapons. I'm not a danger to you. I am committing a First Amendment protected activity. You will violate my rights if you touch me. Don't do this. What are you doing? You have identification. We'd like to know what you're doing in our parking lot. I don't care what you want to know. I don't answer questions. Am I under arrest? Am I being detained? Identify yourself. You may be. No. You see, you can lie, but that's not the case. Listen, am I being detained? You gotta relax. You could listen. I talked to two officers. No, you are. Order one escalation. You are. Okay. I talked to two officers on camera before this, and they were fine. You guys are surrounding me, ma'am. I don't know if these guys are cops. Can you please just protect me? Okay.
You don't need protection. Just take a deep breath and have a conversation. How
do you surround people?
Sir, we're all having a conversation, right?
Okay, let's have a conversation. No problem.
All right, what's going on today?
Nothing. I'm not doing anything.
You actually are doing something. You're in a police department's parking lot.
Can I tell you what I'm doing? Do you want me to tell you? I'm going to answer this one question for you. Ready? I'm engaging in a First Amendment protected activity. Did you swear an oath to the Constitution, ma'am?
Sir?
Did you swear an oath to the Constitution?
Sure did.
So protect me from these guys and let me continue doing my constitutional right. That's it. I talked to two officers before this and they were very nice.
What are you trying to accomplish today?
What am I trying to accomplish today? I'm trying to, whatever I want. I'm working on a story. These cop cars look cool. I want to look at them.
You're working on the story for what?
For personal use. I'm not answering more questions. Am I being detained?
Not right at this moment.
Okay, so what are we doing here? So So what are we doing? At some point, what? It's public, sir. You need to learn the law. If you're gonna uphold the law, you need to learn the law.
You could be
That's the problem, man.
criminal.
Listen, anybody on the street could be a terrorist or a criminal, but you guys have to learn the law. You don't come up to me. Listen, you came up to me and started grabbing me, man. That's not cool. I saw a video.
No, I didn't.
I have a wide-angle lens, so guess what? It's gonna see you grabbing me. And is touching another citizen an assault? Okay. I want to complain for him. He's not giving me his name. He grabbed me.
Here's the thing. You're not giving us your name.
I don't care. You don't need my name, ma'am.
You know what? When a lawful
No, you don't.
officer
I guarantee you I will leave here and you won't have my name, sir. Guarantee you that. All right? I guarantee you that.
You're being lawfully asked for identification. You are.
No, you're not. Listen, there is no stop and ID state in New York. You can't just ask me, have I committed a crime?
I can ask you.
You can ask me whatever you want. You can ask me what the color of the sky is. You can ask me what size shoe I am. But I can answer you and say, no, thank you. I'm trying to be respectful. No, thank you. I don't want it. I don't consent to any searches. I don't consent to any seizures. I don't want to identify myself. That's it. I'm not committing a crime. I have no weapons. I'm not a threat to you. I'm trying. I told this man, listen, just DF. No, I have no weapons. No weapons.
Would you open up your coat and show us that you have no weapons?
Sure, I'll do that for you. Just so that way. Look, I'm opening up my coat. Just so that way you don't know.
I appreciate
Safety first. I have nothing. Look, I'm gonna turn around.
I appreciate that.
I'm gonna turn around. I have nothing.
The other side as well, sir?
Sure, I have nothing.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn around.
You got your pockets for us?
I'll do it. No problem. Because I want your safety first.
That's what it's about.
I want your safety first. Look, keys.
All right.
I want safety first. But this man, you came over here and started touching me, man. That's not cool. That's not cool.
We check your cameras.
Okay. No, I know what I check my cameras. Okay. I want to complain for him.
Okay, the front office is around this building to the right-hand side. You can walk in the
All right,
front
thanks.
and speak to
And what's your name, sir?
Hanley.
What?
Hanley.
Hanley? How do I spell it?
Hanley. I'm just gonna ask you what's your
N-E-Y.
name? This is Spirit Intel.
Listen, I showed you I'm not a threat. I have no weapons on me. I showed you I'm not a threat. Who's this?
other officers in uniform. Look,
Okay, great. Yeah, because listen, wait, but you guys, this is a police headquarters, and you guys come at me with this regular guys. Okay, I get it. You guys are detectives, whatever, undercover, plainclothes, but I mean, he did come out with his badge, but you can't be touching me like that and putting me up against the wall, man.
Having a conversation and answering questions keeps
I'm trying. They didn't even ask me a question, ma'am. They just came up to me and put me into the corner. If they would listen, you came here and you did your job. You came here and you de-escalated what you're trained to do. And what did I do in return? I showed you I'm not armed, and I've been nothing but respectful towards you.
How about we move on with our day?
I mean, you can move on with your day whenever you'd like, ma'am. I don't know what you need to do, but you can go and do whatever you want to do. I'm not stopping you from doing your job, ma'am. Hanley, you got a badge number?
655.
655. Thank you. So I'm not being detained, correct?
Not at this point in time.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that. And you said I can get complaint forms in there, right?
Out of this building, around to the right, there's a main office. You can speak with them at the front desk.
Okay. You guys got complaint forms?
They do exist.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you. What's up, guys? Hey, can I get your name and badge number? Pulaski?
Yeah, like the road.
And what's your name and badge number, sir?
Calzone, like calzone, but with an F.
Calzone with an F. Valzone. Gotcha.
At least we know who you are. You're not in trouble or anything. We just want to
No, I know I'm not in trouble, sir. I know I'm not in trouble. But listen, your guys came up to me real hostile.
We're here.
I know.
What's new? So can we give an ID on you?
I'm not relinquishing any ID to you. I don't want to identify myself.
You're asking for my name, but I'm asking for your name.
But your policy states you have to give me your name. All I'm doing is following the law, and you're following the law. You gave me your name.
You're
Thank
being a
you.
little suspicious right now walking around headquarters. What are you doing over here?
I showed the other officers I had nothing on. I had no weapons.
What are you doing over here? We just want to know what you're doing. Still doesn't explain why you're walking around police headquarters.
Because my tax dollars pays for this car, so I want to check it out. I want to see what it looks like. I want to see if you guys got your inspection done right. Make sure everything's all right. Look, you guys are good? Yeah, 2021. See? I'm just checking you guys out, making sure everything's all right. That's all. I'm not doing nothing illegal, sir. I have no malicious.
A little fishy though.
Yeah, but what crime is fishy?
You don't think in 2021 it's not? You're walking around police fishy that you're walking around police headquarters?
But is fishy a crime or a violation?
No, we have.
Is suspicion a crime or a violation?
Ask you what you're doing here and why you're here.
No, and the same way I can talk to you guys, right? This is a consensual encounter right now. If I want to walk away from you, I can, but I'm talking to you. I'm giving you.
The difference is we're answering you and you're not answering us.
Because I'm not going to give you my name. That's not what. That's my First Amendment right. I don't have to.
But you're not like telling us why you're up here.
I did. I told many officers. I'm working on a story. I'm checking out these cars. I'm doing everything right. That's all I'm doing, man. Nothing.
Tell them. Did you go inside? Did you talk to them inside?
No, I'm gonna go inside because that guy put his hands on me, so I'm gonna file a complaint on him. But I mean, no, of course, man.
So you're not gonna tell us the name or anything? Like you said, we just want.
No, I'm not. I understand that's your job to listen. I'm not saying you're wrong for asking me for my name. That's your job to do that. I get that, but to give you my name is something that I don't want to do.
You got anything you're hiding from us?
There's nothing I'm hiding from you now. There's nothing.
Just give us your name. We'll be on our way.
For what? For what? What do you need my name for? Is my name gonna make me any less dangerous to you, sir?
You are dangerous.
It just helps when we like write a report, you know?
Yeah, that's what we want to do.
Oh, I mean, you could write a report and put good citizen, all right? Good citizen. First name good, last name citizen. You could put that in your report, all right? All right, guys, you have a safe day, all right?
All right.
Take care. All right, you too.
In the United States, you have the right to stay silent and say no to answering questions from the police. This right is protected by the Fifth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. It's crucial to remember that you don't have to give any information, including your name or ID. If the police don't have a good reason to think you've committed a crime, are about to, or are suspected of it. If the police have a reasonable suspicion that you might be involved in a crime, they can stop and briefly detain you to investigate further. The video shows how a man used his right to stay silent and refused to give his ID, even when officers repeatedly asked for his name. If you ever find yourself in a similar situation, remember you have the right to stay silent and say no to police questions. Be polite and respectful, but firm in your refusal. You can say something like, "I'm sorry, but I prefer not to answer any questions without a lawyer present." Remind them you're not doing anything wrong, and you have the right to take pictures or walk on the street. Our constitutional rights are crucial for a free and democratic society. We have the right to free speech, peaceful assembly, and express ourselves without fear of punishment. When authorities violate these rights, it's our duty as citizens to hold them accountable and stand up for our rights. It's also important to know you have the right to record the police encounter. As long as you don't interfere with their work, you can use your phone or another device to document what's happened. This can be useful if you need to prove the police violated your rights, or if you want to file a complaint. In conclusion, knowing your rights and how to handle encounters with the police is crucial. Staying silent and refusing to hide yourself is one of these rights, especially if you haven't committed a crime. You should use it if you feel uncomfortable or intimidated. Remember to be polite but firm in your refusal, and if needed, record the conversation to document what's happening. By understanding and exercising your rights, you can protect yourself and avoid unnecessary legal trouble. If you ever find yourself in a similar situation, don't be afraid to use your rights and stand up for yourself. If you want to learn more about this topic, check out other videos on the channel. Stay safe out there, and always remember that you have rights. Share your thoughts on the officer's actions in the comments. Give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.
All right. No, you're not going to search me. What's your name and badge number? I don't have any weapons on me, but you're not going to search me. What's your name and badge number?
I'm going to search you for weapons.
What's your name and badge number?
Sir.
It's your policy to give me your name and badge number.
Okay, my name is Deputy Crouch. Badge number is 167. You want me to search?
No, you're not searching me. If you search me, you're going to be in some. You're going to get some big legal trouble if you search me. For what reason do you have to search me?
I told you for weapons.
I have no gun. I have no weapons on me. Not even a knife.
How do I know that?
Well, you don't know that.
Exactly. If I want to.
You're not searching me. You're not searching me. You better get a supervisor out here right now. You're not searching me.
There is one on the way.
What would you search me for? What have I done wrong? What crime do you suspect me of committing? You can go kick rocks.
No, I don't kick rocks.
Yeah, you can go kick rocks.
What are you doing out here?
I'm out here on a public roadway filming First Amendment protected activity. Did you swear an oath to the Constitution? Because I'm going to put you in your place right now.
Listen, sir. First of all, you're way up here. You need to calm down.
Well, you shouldn't even approach me.
I have, sir. You are standing on the roadway.
What about it? I'm in public.
What are you recording?
Do you go up to random people and say, "What are you doing?" You go up to a random man and say, "What are you doing right now?"
If they're standing in the road?
First of all, you have no idea who I am. You have no idea who I am. Exactly. No, you're not IDing me. ID me for what? I'll sue that department up one way and down the other. You try to ID me or search me. I'm telling you right now, I know the law. I got a lawyer.
So what is your name?
What is my name?
Yes. Who are you? When a law enforcement officer asks you for an ID.
No, we don't. Not unless I've committed a crime or you suspect me of committing a crime. No.
Anytime.
I know how this works, buddy. Youngster, I know how this works.
Okay, do you have an Ohio ID?
I'm not telling you anything.
Okay, well, when you get a state ID, when you sign, you're signing that right over to the law enforcement agency.
When your supervisor gets here, he's going to teach you something, young man.
My supervisor's going to tell you the same thing I'm telling you.
No, he's not.
He's going to tell you the same thing I'm telling you.
No, he's not. I'm not IDing. Why would I ID when I have done no crime? You don't suspect me of a crime. In fact, I'll step back here.
Because I asked you for an ID.
But why? For what, though? This isn't Germany. Is this Nazi Germany? Where's your papers?
Did I ask you that?
You didn't even want to give me you didn't even want to give me what your policy says, your name and badge number.
You came at me super aggressively.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
I was just trying to figure out who you were and what's going on.
Well,
I don't know what's going on.
you came up to me to search me.
Stand in the middle of the road.
Are you kidding me? You're going to search me for what?
For weapons, I already told you that.
But why, though? You just go down to Raft Road and see a guy walking and say, I'm going to get out and search you? Because that's what you're doing here.
It's like bulging out of your pants, but I want to search you for weapons.
Not happening.
Why?
Why? Because what reasonable suspicion, articulable suspicion that I'm committing a crime do you have right now? Tell me that.
I do have the right.
No, you don't. I'm telling you right now, I got a lawyer, and if you try to Terry stop me right now, you're going to be in hot water, buddy. So if you value your job, get somebody out here with stripes on that sleeve.
Listen, I'm out here now, so you're going to talk to me.
No, get your supervisor here.
I'm out here now, so you're going to talk to me.
If you want to know what's on my side, that's a light.
Now, it's been around where a lot easier.
If it'll make you happy. Okay, now.
So, what is your purpose of it?
I'm not anti-law enforcement, okay? I respect what you guys do. Okay, let me tell you. You know what tomorrow is? What is tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Memorial.
Okay, so for all those that fought and died for our freedoms, I'm out here doing constitutionally protected activity.
What is that?
What that is Constitution, the First Amendment. Okay, do you know what that is? Freedom of press, freedom of speech. I'm on a public roadway and a public easement, and I'm filming what my eyes can see. You can't trespass my eyes. So you tell me, why would I get searched?
I already told you about it. It's search.
Hey, I understand. I'm not anti-law enforcement. I'm not.
I do have the right to do it.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. It's called a Terry frisk.
I'm telling you right now, if you do this without a supervisor here, I'm going to sue that department for everything you got, and you're going to lose your job.
All right, well, you need to start listening.
Get your supervisor out here now. I'm requesting it. It's your policy.
Start listening to me. And I'm going to search you for weapons.
You're not searching me.
I'm going to search you for
You're not searching me. I already showed you my side. I'm telling you right now, if you search me, if without a supervisor here, it's going to come down on you. You understand?
How's it going to come down? I mean, it's called a Terry frisk.
I got a lawyer, and I'm going to sue that department for everything you've got. Get your supervisor out here right now.
You're listening to me.
No, a supervisor. That's your policy to get him out here.
I'm going to tell you the same thing.
Get him out here. I'm asking for it. Do you know what your policy is even?
I do know what my
Okay, then I want your supervisor out here right now, or you can go kick rocks. Am I being detained?
Don't tell me that.
Am I detained?
Do not step towards me.
Okay, am I detained? Am I detained?
Right now you are, yes.
Detained for what? This is unlawful
An
detainment.
investigation for suspicious activity.
Okay, is suspicion a misdemeanor or a felony?
Suspicious activity, so I'm investigating what.
Okay, so you're detaining me for nothing.
I'm detaining you because there's a suspicious activity, and I'm.
You're detaining me for nothing.
Stop yelling.
What are you detaining me for? Okay, if I'm detained, what crime do you suspect me of committing?
Just put the camera down a little bit so I can see your face. Thank you.
What crime do you suspect me of committing? What, do you think my face is going to shoot a gun or get a knife?
You just told me what's going on out here.
Okay, let me tell you.
And I came up, you're standing in the roadway recording, and I don't know what's going on.
Okay, let's start this over. Sir, how are you?
Okay, let's start this over. What are you doing out here?
Okay, now you know what? I appreciate that without this whole search thing. I appreciate that, sir. Okay, sir. What I'm doing is tomorrow's Memorial Day. This is a First Amendment constitutionally protected activity that I'm standing on the easement and I'm just filming what my eyes can see. I'm just filming what my eyes can see. And that's all. From the roadway, from public. I've never crossed into their property. I've never stepped over a private line. That's it. And that's all I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm just walking around and I'm filming. Not anti-law enforcement whatsoever. Not anti-you, personally.
What are you filming then?
I just walked down basically, and as soon as I got to the guardhouse, he came out, and then we talked, and then after he got done talking with me, I just walked on down, and then I came back this way, and you were there. So that's all. There's nothing.
We are currently walking. Jump.
How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
Good. Name, sir? Sir. Oh, you ain't gonna shake hands with me? Oh, okay. Name and badge number, sir? Name and badge number.
John. Hey, talk to me.
No, name and badge number, though. You came up on the scene. What's your name and badge number?
John Losey.
Okay.
Badge number 17.
Okay, so let me tell you. Who's in charge here? Can I get a... Hey, sir, how you doing? Will you shake hands with me?
Sergeant Koenig.
Sergeant Koenig.
Yeah,
Okay, sir.
what's up, buddy?
Okay, let me tell you what's going on here.
Okay.
Before this gets any deeper.
Okay.
Tomorrow's Memorial Day.
Yes, sir.
I came down here.
Yeah.
First,
get out of the road.
Okay.
If you're
Yes,
okay
sir.
with that.
First Amendment.
Okay.
The right to free press.
Okay.
The right to free speech.
Okay.
I came down here to do an audit, which is basically I'm walking up and down on the public easement, and just all I did was just film in the refinery. I'm talking to people. I'm telling them, you're live, by the way.
Okay.
But I'm telling people, you know, like we have a First Amendment right. Tomorrow's Memorial Day. This is for all the people that died for our freedoms.
Gotcha.
And immediately when I got here, the guard approached me, which he was really nice.
Yeah.
We just talked back and forth, and he asked me not to film. I said, sir, I can. I walked down that way. Then when I come back, basically you guys pulled up. The first thing that this young man did, which he's a nice guy, okay,
Yeah.
but he's got a lot of learning to do.
Okay.
First thing he did was he got out of the car and said, I'm going to search you for weapons.
Yes, sir.
And I said, sir, you're not going to search me, though. You can't. This is not a stop and frisk state unless I committed a crime.
Okay. Actually, we can check you for weapons for our safety, and we want to make sure that
Yes, sir.
you're not going to have anything that's going to hurt us.
Yes, sir. But
You understand that?
But sir, can you tell
We
him?
don't want you to
Did I
hurt
pull
us.
up my shirt and show you though all the way around?
After a lot of talk.
Okay. I mean,
Well, I just didn't feel though that I had to get frisked.
I mean, here's why.
Hey, I appreciate your professionalism.
Here's
What's your
why-
name and badge number, sir? Just because you're a good guy and I want to get it on.
Sergeant Koenig.
Okay.
Here's why we're here.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Let me take this back from you. Yeah.
Apparently, they had some concerns about you being here and videotaping, and were concerned. You know, you kind of got some. I don't know. I'm not going to call those tactical pants.
That's just what I wear. I like them. I'm a Second Amendment and a First Amendment guy.
We are on their property at this point.
No, not past that pole. I know where the property line's at. I researched before I did this, sir.
Yeah.
I promise you.
So basically, they had some concerns. So that's why we're here.
Okay.
To see what you're here doing, what's going on, and what kind of problems, if any, are going on, and why you are here. Okay.
Okay, well, hey, first of all, I thank you for your professionalism. You're going live. This is really going to show good in the department.
Okay.
This youngster behind me, he needs some training.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. You guys don't know who I am or what I do. Okay. So that's just what I'm saying, and you're not going to know who I am or what I do. Okay. But let me just tell you this, so this is going out to a lot of people. So your professionalism does show. Okay. This youngster, though, that come out of the car putting on gloves saying he's going to ID me, that don't fly with me. And I told him that.
Okay.
Okay, I told him that. Because would you just go over to Tusk and just see a guy walking and get out and say I'm gonna frisk you?
Well,
because this ain't Germany.
Hold on.
Okay, sir.
We just don't approach people out of the blue. Like I said, we got called here for you.
No, I understand, and you have to do a call for service, and I appreciate you. I appreciate the call for service, but he acted hesitant though, and wouldn't tell me if he called a supervisor though. So I'd appreciate if you trained him.
Yeah. Okay.
If you trained him, that would. If you would say I respect your First Amendment and I'll train him, I would be a happy camper tonight.
Well,
I'm not saying he's not a nice young man.
Like as you're standing here holding a camera, we also.
Yes, sir. Your body cams, yes.
So that's something that we can review. Do we know your?
Nah, he refused to give me his ID.
Yeah, I told him that I wasn't going to ID if I didn't commit a crime, in which I'm saying I have nothing to hide, but I will not ID myself unless I'm suspected unless I committed a crime or am suspected of committing a crime. Because this isn't stop. You know what I mean? I know the laws a little bit, so a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Enough to know that.
We talked to them. Well, they would like you to leave. They would like you to leave. They have they obviously have some security concerns about why you're videotaping.
Right.
And who you are. And according to them, there's been you're documenting where security cameras are. And
no. It was a joke. Can I explain that to you, sir? No, hey.
That's kind of
No. Can I explain to you?
Well,
no. From the street view. From the street view.
Yeah.
He said, "Don't film me." I pointed up to a dome camera and I said, "Hey, don't film me." And I smiled at him. That's all I did. I pointed right there. But see, here's the thing, sir. I'm on public roadway, so I mean, I'll leave after a while, but I'm not leaving right now.
So I'm not really sure what that means. I mean,
So-
if we're I'm not here to debate with
No.
you.
Like I said, you've been very professional.
This could be, I think this could be solved one very easy way. And
What's that?
That's me politely asking you if you could pack up for the night, and you politely saying, yes, that's not going to be a problem. And then we can both go on our merry way.
Okay, would you do me a favor? Would you do me a favor then? Would you?
Would you? Know what the favor is?
The favor is The favor is if you'd explain to the security here that people on public property are not under their jurisdiction when you're on public easement or property, which is easement. Easement is out here. I know where I can be.
All about easement. Okay. Those easements are utility easements, right-of-way easements. Okay. So,
I'm on an easement, sir. I'm telling you, sir. I'm telling you. Don't make me get a blueprint out.
It's a fine line. I'm not debating that there's a 10-foot utility easement and a 10-foot right-of-way easement on pretty much all property. I get that. Okay. I get that. However, like I said, it makes them.
Your hair looks like mine. If that gives you any consolation.
We're okay. We are going to generate an incident report.
But I'm not IDing though. You can put my name down as good citizen.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Okay, well,
I can't do that.
I guess you're going to be a little slumped then.
Well, but and I'm gonna tell you, we both agree that we're in a public place.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and we can also agree that I can ask you in any public place for your identification.
Not unless I've committed a crime.
Under the Ohio.
And in the middle of committing a crime, or you suspect me of committing a crime.
Well, I don't know what you're here doing.
Well,
it's not really a debate. I have the right as a law enforcement officer under the Ohio Revised Code.
Yes, sir.
To identify you. Okay. And under the Ohio Revised Code, I can show you that Ohio Revised Code.
Let me ask you a biggie right now. Are you detaining me right now?
Am I detaining you?
If I want to walk away, are you detaining me? You answer right. Think about it.
This isn't a test.
Well, okay, but I'm just saying, are you detaining me?
Not yet. I mean, there's really no reason that I have to detain you other than
see you guys.
What you're doing. All right, have a good night.
Hey, this is a good young man. Teach him a little bit, sir. Hey, let him ride with you a few rides. This guy over here is quiet, but he's good. You're a good young man, but sir, he'll be a good officer. You teach him a little bit.
Imagine you're stopped by a police officer. The first thing to remember is to know your rights. In the U.S., you're not required to show your ID unless you've committed a crime. The officer must have a good reason to suspect you. If they don't, you can politely refuse to show your ID. It's essential to stay calm and assertive. Getting angry can escalate the situation and put you at risk. Instead, calmly ask the officer why they need your ID. If they can't give a valid reason, you have the right to refuse. If you feel your rights are being violated, document the encounter, record it on your phone or jot down notes. Try to get the officer's name and badge number. This information will be helpful if you decide to file a complaint later. If you feel a police officer has violated your rights, you have the option to file a complaint with the police department or a civilian oversight board. Include as many details as possible, such as the officer's name and badge number, to assist authorities in their investigation and ensure appropriate measures are taken. To safeguard yourself from unfair police actions, always stay calm and firm. If you haven't committed a crime, you have the right to refuse to show your ID. Make sure to document the encounter and, if needed, file a complaint. Understanding your rights when dealing with the police is vital. Imagine you're stopped and you know you have the right to refuse to show your ID unless you've committed a crime or there's a valid reason to suspect you. This knowledge helps you protect yourself from any unfair police actions. If you feel your rights have been violated, filing a complaint can lead to the appropriate action being taken against the officer. Always stay calm during such interactions to prevent escalation and ensure your rights are upheld. Share your thoughts about the officer's actions in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more insightful content. Visit the channel to show your appreciation for standing up for our rights. Links are available in the description. The first step to protect yourself from unfair police actions is to know your rights. In the United States, you can say no to showing your ID unless you've committed a crime. If a police officer asks for your ID, they must have a good reason to suspect you've done something wrong. If they can't provide a valid reason, you have the right to politely say no. When dealing with a police officer, it's crucial to stay calm and assertive, even if you think they're violating your right. Getting angry can make things worse and put you in danger. Instead, stay calm and ask the officer why they need your ID. If they can't give a good reason, you can politely refuse. If you believe a police officer is violating your rights, document the encounter. Record it on your phone or take notes about what happened. If possible, get the officer's name and badge number. This info helps if you decide to file a complaint. If you think a police officer has violated your rights, you can file a complaint. It could be with the police department or a civilian oversight board. Give as many details as possible, including the officer's name and badge number. This helps authorities investigate and take the right action to protect yourself from unfair police actions. Stay calm and firm. Say no to showing your ID. If you haven't committed a crime, document the encounter and file a complaint if needed. Knowing your rights when dealing with the police is crucial. Refusing to show your ID is your right unless you committed a crime or there's a good reason to suspect you. Being aware of these rights helps you guard against any unfair police actions. If you feel your rights were violated, you can file a complaint leading to appropriate action against the officer. Remember to stay calm during the interaction to prevent escalation and protect your rights. Share your thoughts about the officer's actions in the comments, and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more videos and visit his channel to appreciate him for standing up for our rights. Find the links in the description. The incident we're discussing raises a critical debate about the extent of individuals exercise their First Amendment rights where public access meets private property concerns. Armed with cameras and a strong belief in their right to film in public spaces, the auditors challenged traditional ideas about trespassing laws, prompting a legal examination of public filming rights. At the heart of the matter is the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, guaranteeing freedoms like religion, expression, assembly, and the right to petition. The auditors claim to film freely on a public sidewalk taps into these protections, especially the freedom of speech and press. Legal precedents such as Pruneyard Shopping Center versus Robbins 1980 established that publicly accessible spaces can be forums for expression, subject to certain limitations. The key question is whether the sidewalk qualifies as a traditional public forum where speech rights are most protected. The security personnel's response, citing trespassing laws, highlights the legal nuances distinguishing public from private property. Trespassing laws vary but generally require unauthorized entry onto property with given notice against such entry. Public sidewalks, usually public forums, are not typically subject to such restrictions unless specific lawful orders are disobeyed. The legal challenge arises in delineating the boundary of public easement and private property, often complicated by the specifics of each case. The involvement of law enforcement adds another layer to the legal analysis. Officers must uphold the law protecting constitutional rights while enforcing trespassing statutes. The dialogues captured on video reflect tension between the auditor's perceived legal standing and the officer's interpretation of their lawful authority. Cases like Glick versus Cunniff 2011 affirm the right to record public officials in public places, highlighting the importance of law enforcement recognizing these rights in their interactions. A notable aspect is the auditor's use of legal arguments to advocate for their rights. Their discussion about public versus private property rights, along with the potential for legal action, underscores the empowerment that comes with legal knowledge. This incident serves as a case study in exercising rights under confrontational circumstances, raising questions about the effectiveness of such approaches and educating law enforcement and the public about constitutional protections. As our journey through this thought-provoking encounter concludes, we're left to ponder the intricate dance between civil rights and safeguarding private property. This story serves as a powerful reminder of the ongoing struggle to define the boundaries of our rights and the responsibilities that accompany them. But the conversation doesn't end here, it begins with you.